So this is day 6 into my new arachnoiditis flare, and it's the morning, and one thing that happened last night is my sleep issues are coming back in, and that's a common symptom for me. Thankfully, being on the other prescription medication has meant that it hasn't got as bad as it could do. But last night I did get off to sleep, like I often do get off to sleep, but then only slept for, I got off to sleep about 11 maybe, and by 12:30 I was awake. And I just tried getting back to sleep till about 2:30 and it wasn't going to work, so I resorted to my emergency zopiclone stash, which thankfully the GPs will prescribe for me for this reason. The only time I really use the zopiclone is when I'm in a flare, because one of my biggest issues over the years in the past has been when I flare, I just don't sleep, and that causes severe complications and problems because I end up very, very mentally ill as well as physically ill. So zopiclone has been helpful for me. So I just took half a tablet, which is the 3.25 milligrams, and that gave me another 3 hours, I think, from about 3 till kind of 5:30, 6-ish, so meant I had kind of enough time. I have been waking up early every morning, but this was the first night that it got bad, and apparently it's a normal symptom again of an arachnoiditis flare, because your body is in fight or flight. Your body is just so heightened, your awareness and everything is heightened because of the pain, that it stops you sleeping. So that's another thing to be mindful of, trying to get help for or helping other people with. Another thing I want to tell you about today is going back to my feet. So definitely seeing a big difference in how my feet feel. Yesterday I talked about how it felt like I had sand in my shoes, and that's still there. But yesterday when I showed you how I was on the sofa in immense pain, so I tried to walk up and down my patio outside, and I managed a few times, and then the pain in my back, my legs and my feet were just impossible. That's when you really feel the pins kind of digging into your feet and your legs, but particularly that kind of burning feet, and those pins, and your legs and my back is just horrendous, like someone's stabbing you, right inside your spine with a knife. But my feet are just, I said how they get cold. At the moment, I have 2 pairs of socks on, and I have my fluffy slippers on, and I have a duvet cover over them, and they just feel so cold, like I've been out in the snow. And actually at the moment I would describe the burning as a bit like when you've been in the snow or something and your feet have got really, really cold, and then you come back in and they're absolutely freezing, but they kind of burn as well. It's that kind of sensation. And the other thing is this pins and needles in my legs. Now, a lot of people with arachnoiditis talk about a sensation of bugs crawling on you. And that was one of the things that always stopped me properly considering the diagnosis at first, because I'm kind of like, I never feel like I have bugs crawling on me. I know it's not bugs crawling on me, it's pins and needles. But when I kind of think about it, I understand what they mean, because it's not like normal pins and needles. It kind of moves around the whole time. So there is the sensation of like bugs crawling on you. But for me, it was never a, oh, have I got bugs crawling on me? Have I got water pouring on me, down me, which are normal things. It's more just, I know what it is. It's like pins and needles. I never think it's bugs or water. But that is just constant all over my legs, and it does go into the rest of my body at times, but particularly in my feet and legs the whole time, just crawling, pins and needles all over me. So I've just had a shower. It's 3 o'clock, and my feet they're burning so much that show my feet that I can only stand on tiptoe, and it's so painful in my feet and in my legs and in my back that I can't stand up. Just feel my So I'm just recovering from that on the sofa. In the mornings things are a little bit easier, and I can be up a little bit more with less pain. But by now, by after 3 o'clock, and I had a shower and came downstairs, and it's just horrific. I just had to get my husband to put some socks on me, and it's so painful, him just putting socks on me. Everything is indescribably painful, and I just can't now, at the moment, I just can't be on my feet really at all without horrific levels of pain.